This is the Klein Bit Holder Set with carabiner, product code K33850. Klein sent me this to review, but my opinions are my own. What is it? These are bit holders on a carabiner that you can attach to your tool bag or your belt or a pouch or whatever. They function great for any bit or adapter. These function well for any bit that has a sort of detent like that, or any bit that has these small little detents like so, or bits that don't have the detent but are like this. So those will all work out. You put the finger there, you pull, and you can pull out your bits here. They're actually really, really stiff. So there's no way like things are going to accidentally fall out of here. Very tough to get these out. The carabiner itself is actually pretty cool. It has this spot right here that make it hard for these little tiny bit holders to go past. And because it's flat, it actually makes it so that they barely splay out at all. If you look at typical carabiners that are more like this, they tend to like clump up like this, and they splay out quite a bit. And that can create a huge hassle and mess in your bag to have to deal with that. With these guys like that, it's less of an issue. So let's actually fill this up. You can see here, it actually helps it so that things lay flat. I can't really show you how gravity works, but things lay flat. And I really like that. I haven't seen that anywhere else. Let's talk about some neutrals of this product and some negatives. The bits don't fit super snugly. So there's a little bit of play. I would have liked there to be no play. It's not a huge deal, but that's why it's neutral. This is the Vessel ball grip bit holder, and this has a Japanese power bit in there. And you can see here, there's a little bit of play on there. And I've had this guy for a while. You can see it's dinged up, it's messed up. I was hoping that there would be no play on these guys. Again, it's not a huge issue, but I'm finicky. It's a personal thing to me. The main point is that they do stay locked in there very strongly. This is not coming out. The next thing that's a neutral for me is that you have these color codings here, which is cool. You have the purple, the orange, blue, green. If I'm being a bit finicky, which I know I am, I know this is personal preference, but I wish the colors were less shiny. I'm not loving the shiny option. Yeah, that's just a personal preference. And with this guy, one of the cool things about these small ball grip guys is that you can kind of use it as a stubby, right? With these guys, this ring actually spins, so you can't actually use it as a stubby. They're not meant to be used as stubbies. I just figured I'd point that out. Now, let's talk about some negatives here. And I can show you one of the negatives right off the bat right here. These key rings. See how this key ring is bent? When I was taking it out of the package, the thing just bent, and I can just with my hands, I can just bend that very easily. The key rings that come with it are really bad, and I wouldn't rely on them. I'd replace the key rings if you plan to use this on the outside of a bag or on your belt. If you're using it on the inside of the bag, the key rings are probably fine. But if you're using them in any place where they might get any stressed or snagged, replace them with proper key rings. A positive that I like about these, this is my Vessel ball grip bit holder. I've used it for ages now. You can use it as a stubby. That's cool. I was thinking about getting more, but they're really expensive. And these Kleins are so much smaller. They take up so less space. So I really like the size aspect of these guys. One quick note is that they will not take Japanese power bits. So these will come in and out no problem. So if you have Japanese power bits, you still need different bit holders, unfortunately. There are a lot of competing products on the market for these carabiner and bit holders. But I think What gives Klein the edge is this carabiner. I've looked at a lot of products on Amazon and on my local hardware stores. They all just come with like standard, kind of your standard kind of junk carabiner that's useless. This guy, you're not going to be hanging any body weight from this guy, of course. But because of the shape, it's just so, like, this product sets these apart because this carabiner is just so well thought out and great. Once I change all the key rings out, okay, I'll be using these for work constantly, as they're a fantastic way to carry my Klein flip sockets, and I really like this carabiner. I think the carabiner is great. I think that if Klein sold these with better key rings on this, it would be a good move by Klein. But generally speaking, this carabiner makes this product worthwhile. So thanks for watching, and please check out my Japanese tool haul video where I first got my vessel ball grip bit holder.